And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the season finale of Season 7 of the NNSCRA Mobil1 Cup Series. We're here at FTF Superspeedway. If you didn't see the post on Skype, yes, indeed, our season finale taking place not at Zenjoltis, but at FTF Superspeedway. And if you didn't see the Truck Series season finale, I'll explain really quickly to you why we are here instead of Zenjoltis. The Zenjoltis I designated for the season finale ended up having some glitches in it, where cars actually morphed into each other, and it caused for a whole lot of mayhem to happen. Apparently something wrong with the track I&I. So we are here at FTF Superspeedway, which kind of gives us a little bit of an insight into next season, because this is the particular area where we will be having our All-Star race weekend in Season 8, so these drivers get a little bit of an opportunity here to test this track out for those that are locked into the All-Star race already for next season. Getting ready, though, for 15 laps of racing. Doesn't seem like much, but this track actually, folks, is bigger than Zenjoltis. Zenjoltis is a little over 4 miles long. This track is a little over 5 miles long, so we're going to have to see exactly if that will come into play into the finish of this race. We're going to get these cars rolling off right now. The reason is, I know there's a lot I've got to talk about, but it takes them so long to get around this racetrack that I actually run out of things to say, and I say them before they even get off pit road. So I'm going to actually kill two birds with one stone. We'll get these cars rolling off. We'll show you your starting lineup on the top of your screen, and I'll give you the information you need to know all at the same time. So Jessica Shelton on the pole position for this race alongside of James Qualls, both of whom had top 10 finishes in the Truck Series race here last night. But that's not what you guys want to know. You want to know what's the scenarios coming into tonight's race as far as the championship. Well, they're not exactly what you'd want to hear. This is basically going to be a race where it's do or die, win or bust for one driver, and that one driver is James Qualls. He is starting all the way back here. Boy, I don't even know where he's starting. I guess he's starting close to the rear of the field. But the inside line's starting to catch up now. But James Qualls, here's what has to happen. Luke Walker comes in as the current points leader by 47 points over James Qualls. As I said, it's win or bust for James Qualls. What has to happen? He has to win this race, and Luke Walker has to finish dead last. And Walker tonight is starting from the 8th position. It's practically an impossible feat. We've seen stranger things happen here in the NNSCRA. For Luke Walker to win the championship, here's the one thing he needs to have happen. He needs somebody to retire and finish dead last. If he can finish 41st tonight, automatically he wins the championship, regardless of whether James Qualls can get himself into victory lane or not. So the pressure is on James Qualls. The pressure is also on Luke Walker to try and survive here tonight. Luke Walker right now is sitting in a very good spot, because let's say he does get involved in a wreck. As long as he does not retire before somebody else does, he would still win the championship. So, as I said, it's do or die time. This is what it comes down to. If Walker can somehow just survive, there's no doubt about it, Luke Walker will be the Season 7 Mobil1 Cup Series champion. But there's also a good points battle coming in for tonight's race for Rookie of the Year honors. Kris Wascher is the current leader in the rookie points. The 14 machine, there he is, starting on the inside line. He comes in 5 points over Cassandra Renzi in the 31. Renzi, I believe, is starting up near the front right there in the 3rd position. Madison Seaber is the final driver that's basically in contention. She is only 6 points back from Kris Wascher, but I believe she's starting from the 41st position. So a tough task on hand for her tonight. The only other driver that I can think of that really has a possible mathematical opportunity, but it's not terribly good, is Ian Dutta. There he is in the 88. He is 20 points back from Kris Wascher. So Wascher, Renzi, and Seaber basically are going to be the 3 to settle it out as far as who's going to be Rookie of the Year honors. And Luke Walker, James Qualls. Who's it going to be of those two? More than likely it'll be Luke Walker, but if a miracle happens, James Qualls could pull off the ultimate upset. But we're ready to go. 15 laps of racing. Shelton, McLeod, get us underway. Green flag is out here at FTF in the season finale of the Mobil1 Cup Series. So basically, I gave you the overview of the points for Rookie of the Year honors. So what has to basically happen is Kris Wascher has to finish ahead of Renzi and Seaber for the most part. Renzi has to beat Seaber and finish a total of 6 spots ahead of Wascher. And Seaber has to finish a total of 2 spots ahead of Renzi and 7 spots ahead of Kris Wascher. And as we saw, Cassandra Renzi had the best qualifying spot of those 3 drivers. But this is a long race, a lot can happen. As James Qualls trying to work his way to the front, looks like he's already gotten kicked to the middle groove, as he's in a 4-wide situation there with Trent Dylan Pote. The 2 of them actually made contact, did the 8 and the 15. As James McLeod, with help from Andy Timmons in that middle groove, he'll go to the lead. And now that moves Timmons right in front of his teammate, Jessica Shelton, there out of Michael Norman Motorsports. So those 2 may be able to now gang up on the Tweenix Chevrolet. Right behind them, the 2 RCR cars, Jake Cole and the guy who's trying to get the championship here, Luke Walker. And Walker apparently did not want to work with his teammate. He's trying to get up to the front as quickly as possible. And now Jessica Shelton, not willing to work with her teammate, moves Andy Timmons out of the way as she goes for second. Oh, wow. A couple of drivers going down there almost on that double yellow line. I saw Dylan Young go down there, and I thought I saw Jacob Lawler also put 2 tires down there. As they come to the stripe, inside line, outside line, inside line by a splitter prevailed there. How close was that? Well, they're saying it was just about 1/100th of a second, but quite honestly, I think it was closer than that. And Shelton leads the way, but look who's right behind her, Luke Walker. Walker wants to keep his car up as close to the front as he can. James Qualls, on the other hand, he has now finally gotten to the inside line, and he's working his way to the front. Right between the Mason Wood and Sean Henley machines, as he's snaking his way up here on that inside line, trying to get to the front of the field. Meanwhile, Kris Wascher, he's gotten kicked to the high side, so too is Cassandra Renzi. The one driver that is still on the inside line is the Madison Seaber machine, trying to catch up here. Right now, Renzi is still the points leader for the rookie standings. Oh, and James Qualls got moved into the middle. Qualls got turned! Qualls got turned, but he saved it! Or did he? Yes, he did. He hung on to it. He got turned by Sean Henley, but he saved it, but I think somebody else has spun. Cody Lamas. And the points leader for the rookie standings, Kris Wascher, was involved. Ian Dutta, Jake Rogers as well. Is the caution out, though? Yes, it is. Caution's waving as they're 4 wide, coming to the line, I think. Oh, they're not quite to the line. They're getting close, though. They're coming down here into the final tri-oval area. Lyndon Wright on the bottom. Jessica Shelton on the high side. Which line's going to prevail? Looks like that middle line of Shelton's going to get it at the line. She leads under our first caution of the evening. But what a save for James Qualls. Here's the problem, though. As I said, a number of drivers were involved in this. And if one of them retires right now, that's all she wrote. And I don't see anybody coming to pit road. Rogers, Dutta, Cody Lamas, they're still continuing. So the hope is still there for James Qualls. If one driver retired, that means that Luke Walker could finish no worse than 41st, and that would mean that would mathematically have him win the championship. So right now, James Qualls can, for the moment, breathe a sigh of relief. He's not out of it yet. Of course, these drivers may end up having to come down pit road this next time around. Pit road may have been closed. Who knows? But caution flag is out. Jessica Shelton, the pole sitter, is the leader. Let's head back now, take a look at the replay of what just happened. Well, this was so too close for comfort. The defending champion, Austin LaPlante, rubbing doors with James Qualls. Here comes Henley to the inside, and Ralph Mason, stuck up on the extreme high line, makes it a very testy 4-wide situation heading into this corner. And, oh, I think Henley got the apron, came up and clipped the 15. But look at the 2 of them, able to hang on to it, come right back up the track, and be able to keep it together. But that was not what brought the caution out. The caution was involving drivers such as Cody Lamas, Jake Rogers and company. Let's see how that actually starts. Oh, it was actually after Henley made the contact. I think someone else may get the apron here. Let's see. Ian Dutta comes down, makes contact with Levi McIntyre. Oh, and Cody just comes up. Yeah, Cody got tight or something, comes up, gets turned then by the 88 up into the 19, and let's see how bad the damage is on Kris Wascher. He makes some contact with the rear there on the Doritos Ford of Jake Rogers, and he also does get the wall there. Ooh, Wolfgang Mason, our winner from last week at Talladega, almost got collected. He may have actually gotten bounced off of by Ian Dutta, but he kept it straight. And there you go, Wascher, Lamas, Dutta, and Jake Rogers. Those are basically the four that got involved in this incident and put us under the caution flag. For the most part, though, it doesn't look like they got a whole lot of damage, which means they may not retire, which means James Qualls still mathematically still has a possible chance of winning this championship. Let's head back to green. We will go back to green flag racing on lap 7 of 15 as we look at the bottom of the running order. It is official. Luke Walker is the champion because Ian Dutta has taken his car back behind the wall, unable to continue. So Luke Walker, regardless now of what happens here tonight, is your Season 7 Mobil1 Cup Series champion. So James Qualls gave it all he was worth. Had a tremendous save there, which just about saved his bacon, but not going to quite happen. And Luke Walker, in that 2 machine, is going to be the champ here in Season 7. So congratulations to that Richard Childers team on their championship here in Season 7 here tonight. As the top 10s we ready to go back to green are Jessica Shelton, Lyndon Wright, James McLeod, Dylan Young, Harrison Langford, then Andy Timmons, Gene Sanford, Jake Cole, Luke Walker, and Jacob Lawler. Gene Sanford up here again tonight, running well. She won Rookie of the Year honors in the Truck Series race here last night, and she had a 13th place finish. No, I'm sorry, not 13th. It was actually a 12th place finish in last week's Talladega race. So, pretty good debut in here for her in the Mobil1 Cup Series, as she will be running full-time in Mobil 1 in Season 8. James McLeod looking to the inside here on Jessica Shelton. He's got help, too, in the form of Dylan Young and Harrison Langford. So now for Luke Walker, he can just get up here, race as hard as he wants to for the win, because he will be the champ. Same for James Qualls. James Qualls doesn't have to play it safe anymore. He can get up here and come as strong as he wants to and try and win this race as well. Let's try and look at what the points look like as far as the rookies are concerned. Now, Kris Wascher, he is currently in the 40th position, which leaves him very, very vulnerable right now. Where is Cassandra Renzi running? Renzi is 13th. Where is Megan Atkins at? Or Madison Seaber, I'm sorry. 33rd right now, here in this second pack. So right now, Cassandra Renzi would be the Rookie of the Year. But this thing ain't over yet. I think it's going to come down between the 31 and the 1, depending on how this race plays out. James McLeod leading, and here comes Luke Walker. I'm certain he's been told over the radio that Ian Dutta went to the garage area, and that as a result, he's the champ. So he's going to go all out and try and pick up his second win of the season. Oh, one car went to the apron, I think. That's Dylan Schwallenberg in the 18. Oh, keep her there, Schwallenberg. Don't bring her back up into traffic. He's trying to tuck up there in front of his teammate Tanner Sullivan, but Sullivan's not really able to let him back up. Oh, and now Jake Cole comes down. That blocks the 18 down there even worse. Can he tuck in there? Oh, come on, guys, let him in. Schwallenberg trying as hard as he can to fit in there. Maybe he can fit just in front of Daniel Day. He does. We're still good to go. How Schwallenberg was able to keep that car up to speed running the apron, I'm not certain. That was quite a drive there for that 18 machine. But right now, we still have a good battle going on up here at the front. 3 wide between Collard, Matthews, and Lawler. Ooh, contact there between Matthews and Collard. But they keep it together. We're still green. Cassandra Renzi there caught in the middle. But Megan Atkins is Madison Seaber rather, is nowhere to be seen. She's still in that second pack of cars. So basically, I think the 1 needs the 31 to wreck right now if Madison Seaber's going to have any opportunity for Rookie of the Year honors. How interesting would it be if it came down between the 2 and the 64? All season long, it was Sean Galligan and Luke Walker trying to run each other down for the points lead in the Mobil1 Cup Series. We now know Luke Walker will win the championship, but you can bet Sean Galligan's going to try and go for his 3rd Mobil1 Cup Series win of the season if he can. But right now, James McLeod looking very strong as they continue to battle for second. Now George Roque goes to the inside on Luke Walker. Harrison Langford there, Jake Cole, Tanner Sullivan, and Dylan Schwallenberg, who was able to get himself back in line, now is up in the top 10 again. And here comes George Roque to the bottom, looking for the lead off of James McLeod. Is he going to get enough drafting help to be able to do it, though? They're all bunching up and splitting 3 wide behind him. He is to the inside, though. Here comes the 7 machine for the lead. George Roque, former winner this season, won back at the road course of Champs-Élysées. Trying to win here in the season finale at FTF. Let's document where Cassandra Renzi is running again. I believe she's starting to slip back a little now. There she is. And is Madison Seaber making up any progress? Let's see. Well, there she is. She and Zach Campbell trying to catch the tail end of this draft. Seaber still caught on the high side. Now remember, in order for Seaber to bypass Cassandra Renzi in points, though, she has to finish 2 spots ahead of the 31. Right now, Renzi's got no friends, and if that 31 car keeps getting freight trained, this could come down between those 2 for Rookie of the Year honors here. This could be the best battle on track here at the finish of this race, and this 31 car is still getting freight trained. Madison Seaber just needs to work with Zach Campbell and Drew Austin to keep with the tail end of this pack. If she can do that, she could have something to say about this 31 taking Rookie of the Year honors. And look at Luke Walker. They're not willing to work with him anymore. They probably have been told, too, he's the champion, so they're like, okay, he's won the championship. We want to win the race. Oh, they're getting really close up here. Oh, contact! Jake Cole, Kyle Matthews, and oh, everything's going to break loose. Oh, Renzi got involved, and Seaber got through. Seaber got through it. Renzi was collected. That could be your Rookie of the Year right there with that move, with that wreck. Caution's going to wave. Schwallenberg, I think, was collected. Renzi was involved. Jackson, I think, got a piece of it. I don't know who else. Maybe Campbell got involved. But there is the 1 car. Madison Seaber got through it. And that could be it. That could have been the move to get Rookie of the Year honors for the 1 machine. Where's Renzi? Renzi's still running. She's got some damage on her machine, though. Oh, my goodness. And here comes Madison Seaber down to the caution. Let's see where she crosses the stripe in. Right behind Bob Jones and the Truck Series champ, Dylan Poteet. They'll come down here to the start-finish line, and Renzi was 34th last time by, made it through the wreck, is now running in. Oh, we're waiting for the scoring monitor update. 20 seconds. She picked up 12 spots because of that. And the leader under this caution was George Roque in the 7. Galligan in 2nd, Shelton 3rd, Lindenwright 4th, Mason Wood in 5th. There is what's left of Kyle Matthews' machine. He was the one I saw get turned. Him and Jake Cole were the ones that made the contact. Cody Lamas involved, Zach Campbell on pit road, Jake Cole already on pit road too. There's Henley, I think he may have gotten a piece of it. Kris Wascher, his hood all buckled up here. They may have actually backed up here on this straightaway. Renzi's got more damage on the hood. Wolfgang Mason, last week's winner, as well as Anthony McCurry. They are damaged goods now. And there is James Qualls right behind Luke Walker. So close, but yet so far. Tanner Sullivan in the 20 also has some damage on his machine. Caution's out. We should get back to green, I think. I don't know for certain, but we'll find out. We're going to jump back quickly, though, and look at a replay. What put us under the caution for the second time here tonight at FTF. Take a look here, then, from our helicopter view, and I think Jake Qualls saw that James McLeod got a little bit of a run on him on the high side. He was trying to move low, and he just ended up clipping the 89 in the right rear, and then here comes the trouble. Everybody comes back down. Nowhere to go for some of these guys. That was Tanner Sullivan getting involved. Joshua Michaels got a piece of it. Andy Timmons gets low to avoid, though. And then watch right there. The 89, he's... what in the world happened there? That was a weird glitch. There you go. Renzi runs into the back of Matthews, then gets a hit from Zach Campbell. And then right there, there's the one of Seaber. Oh, man, almost hit Henley. But Henley hits Renzi, and Charles Jackson did not get involved. He slowed up in time and was able to avoid the champion also. Luke Walker was right behind all this, and he was able to avoid it as well, as I don't think anybody else, for the most part, was involved. I think everybody else got through it. We only had 3 cars basically left there in the form of Kyle Matthews, Jake Cole, and Sean Henley. But did we have something else happen, though? No, I guess not. I thought there was another car that was on pit road. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we did. Hold on. Did these guys get through it? Well, I guess so. Alright. James Qualls back here. Henry Nova. Anthony McCurry. I guess these guys all did get through. I thought maybe Cody Lamas or Jake Rogers got involved, but apparently not. So we only, for the most part, had, at the most, maybe 5 or 6 drivers involved in this one. And it wasn't quite as hard-hitting as I expected. But right there, what a tough break for Cassandra Renzi. Was in the catbird seat to take Rookie of the Year honors, and still may be able to. You never know. Still something could happen here if we do get back to green, if she's able to continue. But caution flag is indeed out. Set back for the restart. George Roque is the leader. Welcome back, folks. I am so excited. We are going to have a one-lap shootout here tonight at FTF to finish out our season here in the season finale of the Mobil1 Cup Series. This is the first time we've ever seen a dash to the finish here at this track. I can't wait to see what these drivers are going to do, what kind of racing we're going to have here on the final lap. And it won't matter if a wreck happens. We will still race it back to the stripe. George Roque is the leader. Sean Galligan second. Jessica Shelton third, Lyndon Wright in fourth, and fifth is Mason Wood. Sixth, Dylan Young. Seventh place, James McLeod. Daniel Day in eighth. Ninth place will be Ralph Mason, and Austin LaPlante is in 10th. In 11th is Kyle Corbett. 12th place, Joshua Collard. Zach Rogers 13th. 14th, Trent Dunham. Levi McIntyre 15th. Gene Sanford in 16th. 17th, Joshua Michaels. Jacob Lawler 18th. 19th, Andy Timmons. Bob Jones in 20th. 21st, Dylan Poteet. Could be Rookie of the Year. Madison Seaber runs in 22nd. 23rd, Drew Austin. James Silverfox 24th. Tanner Sullivan is in 25th. 26th, Dylan Schwallenberg. The champ, Luke Walker. He's in 27th. 28th, Henry Nova. 29th, James Qualls. 30th place will be Harrison Langford. And the rest of the drivers to continue will be Anthony McCurry, Wolfgang Mason, Charles Jackson, Jake Rogers, Sean Henley, Cody Lamas, Zach Campbell, and Cassandra Renzi with one last-ditch attempt to stay out there and maybe get by Madison Seaber for Rookie of the Year honors. She is in the 38th position. Drivers out of the race after what we saw are Kris Wascher, Jake Cole, and Kyle Matthews. They join Ian Dutta in the garage area. So let's take a look here at our top 10. George Roque, former winner this season at Champs-Élysées. Sean Galligan, two-time winner this season and former Mobil1 Cup Series champion. Jessica Shelton, looking for her first Mobil1 Cup Series victory of the season and her first since her first career Mobil1 Cup Series win last season at the Glen. Lyndon Wright, who picked up a win this season at the Glen. Mason Wood, who hasn't been to victory lane yet this season. Dylan Young, three-time winner this season, in the 6th position. Then you got James McLeod, hasn't been to victory lane yet this season. Daniel Day won a couple weeks ago at Thornton. Ralph Mason has yet to go to victory lane this season. And Austin LaPlante went to victory lane this season and comes into this race no longer the defending champion of the Mobil1 Cup Series. One lap shootout. Here we go. And how ironic. It's a one-lap shootout here in our season finale. Think back to the 5-lap shootout last season at Zandvoorts for the championship. Who was it between? Austin LaPlante and James McLeod, both of them in the top 10 for this restart. As Jessica Shelton makes the move to the inside, she's been inside the top 10 all night long. Led us on one of our restarts back to the green flag, and she is the leader right now. Well, not really. She hasn't quite been able to bypass George Roque. She needs help, and now here comes help in the form of Dylan Young and James McLeod. Oh, but Shelton moves up. Here comes Dylan Young trying to get to the inside. Can he get a run? Shelton's going to try and throw the block. Can she get there in time? Yes, she can. Shelton has blocked the inside line. Holding off Dylan Young, James McLeod. Look who McLeod's got in his rearview mirror. The guy who beat him for the championship last season, Austin LaPlante, as now McLeod moves Dylan Young up the racetrack. Shelton leading. McLeod looking for second under Dylan Young, coming into the final few turns. Can McLeod get any kind of a run here on Shelton? Oh, he's got a huge run here. Here he comes looking to the bottom, coming down here into the final few stages of this track. Coming through the tri-oval area. James McLeod low, Jessica Shelton high. Which line's going to prevail? Side by side, coming to the stripe. The winner of this race is James McLeod by half a car length. Photo finish at the stripe, and James McLeod, man, what a run he got coming out of that final corner. Got to the inside, and James McLeod will pick up his first Mobil1 Cup Series victory of the season in the final race of the season here at FTF. Wow. And how ironic, the guy who gave him that run on Shelton is the driver who beat McLeod out for the championship last season at Zandvoorts, the 6th of Austin LaPlante. What irony is that? Man. And think of it too for irony, James McLeod was battling for the championship 1 year ago. It took him an entire year to even get to victory lane here in the Mobil1 Cup Series, as he wins tonight in the Mobil1 Cup Series season finale. Let's find out where Madison Seaber finished out the evening. 21st place, and Cassandra Renzi, I believe, was damaged and was not able to even get remotely up there to battle for that. There she is, damaged goods in the 38th position. So, officially, your Rookie of the Year is the one car out of Michael Norman Motorsports. Rookie Madison Seaber is your Season 7 Mobil1 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. And he may not have finished very pretty here tonight, but 26th place, good enough for Luke Walker to take home the championship here in Season 7. The guy who tried running him down, James Qualls, finished behind him in 28th place, so Qualls wouldn't have had a chance here tonight. Wow. Quite a number of surprise winners here tonight at FTF. McLeod with the win here tonight of the race. Seaber with the win for Rookie of the Year honors. And Luke Walker, the winner of the championship here in Season 7. What an unbelievable season it has been. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed bringing it to you. And it's now time to take a look at the end results of a season's labors. As we hope you guys enjoyed this race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become a part of the crew today. Here comes your official full finish results from this evening's event. Your overall point standings, rookie points, and chase points to finish out Season 7. We are one race away from crowning ourselves a Snickers Cup Series champion before Season 7 comes to a close and Season 8 begins to loom on the horizon. So folks, we hope you'll tune in for the Snickers Cup Series event. Already we know 2 of our champions, Dylan Poteet in Trucks, Luke Walker in Mobil. We know 2 of our Rookie of the Year winners. That was Gene Sanford in Trucks, and tonight Madison Seaber in Mobil. What's it going to be for Snickers Cup? The closest championship battle this season gets ready to take to FTF next time. Hope you'll tune in for that, as you've been watching Production NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Thank you guys for sticking with me this season. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys for Season 8.